Welcome to video 6 in the Chronicles of Liberty series. This is in the Book of Mormon. It is considered the war chapters, and it's a time of great conflict. And in the Book of Mormon, around 73 BC, there was another man who wanted to be king. Surprise! Anybody want to say every freaking politician that we have? His name was Amalickiah. The difference this time is that he had the support of most of the lower judges throughout the land. Wow, now we're getting serious, because how many of us understand that the lower judges are in the pockets of a certain political party? They had been promised, if they supported him, to be made rulers over the land. Even in the church at the time, many what we would call Christians believed in his words and left and joined with those that would support this man to be the king. Isn't it amazing how quick we forget and turn away from God? In probably the greatest moment of the battle for liberty, when one who is wicked rises to take power, there is also one, or hopefully many, who rise to defend their liberty. In this moment, probably one of my greatest heroes of the Book of Mormon rises. His name is Moroni, or Captain Moroni, by the armies at that time. And hearing of these dissensions, he comes forward, and we read in Alma 46, verses 12 and 13. He rent his coat, and he took a piece thereof and wrote upon it. And it said, "In memory of our God, our religion and freedom, and our peace, and our wives, and our children." And he fastened it upon the end of a pole, and he fastened upon his headplate, and his breastplate, and his shields, and girded on his armor about his loins. And he took the pole which he had on the end thereof, his rent coat, and he called it the title of liberty. And he bowed himself to the earth, and he prayed mightily unto his God for the blessings of liberty to rest upon his brethren, so long as there should be a band of Christians remain to possess the land. He also went on to say in verse 18, "Surely God shall not suffer that we who are despised, because we take upon us the name of Christ, shall be trodden down and destroyed, until we bring it upon us by our own transgressions." And in verse 20 and 21, we read, "Whosoever will maintain this title upon the land, let them come forth in strength of the Lord and enter into a covenant, that they will maintain their rights and their religion, that the Lord God may bless them." And it came to pass that when Moroni had proclaimed these words, behold, the people came running together, with their armor girded about their loins, rending their garments in token, or as a covenant, that they would not forsake the Lord their God. Or in other words, if they should transgress the commandments of God, or fall into transgression, and be ashamed to take upon them the name of Christ, the Lord should rend them, even as they had rent their garments. Are we running to defend our liberty? Or are we apathetic in this great, likely last conflict? Are we willing to covenant with one another as Christians to defend our liberty, to fight? Or are we hoping someone else will fight on our behalf? John Adams said, "You will never know how much it has cost my generation to preserve your freedom. I hope you make good use of it." And Samuel Adams reminds us that our unalterable resolution should be to be free. Jus meum tabor.